Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this week's Costumes and a Cuppa. So this week I am joined with the lovely Cat.
Hi, everybody.
And I am Becca, and we are both your costume experts from the International Dance Supply Showroom down here in Newton Abbot. And if you haven't seen us before, each week on this Facebook Live, we take you through a selection of our lovely costumes and kind of just show you through them and give you some ideas for your upcoming performances or shows.
Yes, and this is actually going to be our last week coming to you on Facebook Live. We wanted to wrap things up because we know our customers, our lovely viewers, you're all going into your show terms.
Manic time.
So it's a manic time, and we wanted to make sure that you're fully focusing on getting those costumes ready. We're also ultra busy in our showroom. We've got people coming down to visit us in person today. So we're kind of focusing on our showroom visits, making sure that all of your costumes are ready to go, all of your orders are placed. If you do want to book in for a showroom visit, we offer them virtually, or you can come and see us, and you get 10% discount on your order for UK customers.
It's definitely worth doing.
And it just speeds up your whole process. So you can costume your show in as little as 2 hours. Everyone we see says how much easier it makes the process. So make sure you're getting those booked in, ready for your show terms. Our next Costumes in a Cuppa is actually going to be live because we're going to be bringing Costumes in a Cuppa to our fabulous Teachers Convention Elevate, which is happening from the 5th to the 7th of August at Elmhurst Ballet School. It's not to be missed. Not only will you see us, but we've also got one of the cast members from the Mary Poppins UK tour.
How amazing is that?
We've got returning faculty, we've got new faculty. It's looking amazing. We've got everything.
It's just the event of the summer for dance teachers.
We've got everything from Latin, we've got ballet, we've got hip hop, we've got Pilates, we've got injury prevention. It goes on.
Come along, dance, have a great time, you know, find that fire that you love again.
Yes.
But also take away so much to take away to your dance school.
Exactly.
That's a great thing.
It's a perfect way to set yourself up for September. Get yourself ready and into
motivated, ready to go.
Into that new
So
term.
yeah, if you do want to buy tickets for that, we will pop that in the comments now. Any queries or questions, just give us a call. But yeah, we really hope to see you there.
Lovely.
Amazing. So this week we are going to be focused on our kind of fairy tale theme. So any costumes you might need for fairy tales.
We love a fairy tale.
And I know that's super popular in schools, you know, if you've got lots of little ones, it's a great way. Who doesn't love to be a princess? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, these costumes are for that. So starting off with this super cute Revolution costume. I mean, I don't even need to say much about this one, just how cute it is. The detail is just phenomenal. So you've got these felt balls in the costume, actually under the layer. And as you can see, they move around as the, look at the dancer there. Wow.
So cute.
But this is just so cool for kind of those alternative fairy tales that maybe like, not alternative, but wicked, you know, maybe you've got some little Galindas, but you want to kind of make it a bit more appropriate for your younger students. The puffy sleeves just screams fairy tale, and yeah, just that gorgeous snake sequins there just makes it absolutely sparkle on stage.
It almost reminds me of, like, you know, the beginning of Shrek 2 when they're going into like far away, and they've got like all the villages that aren't kind of specific to a fairy tale, but they give that fairy tale theme. This really gives me that.
Or if you've got like the one-off fairy godmother. So if obviously fantastic for a group costume, but if you are doing those different characters, great
amazing.
Fairy godmother. Love that.
Gorgeous.
Cat.
Going on to another Pretty in Pink number. It's another Revolution costume, and remember, with your Revolution costumes, everything's included. You get the hair accessories and you get all the details. So on this one, you've got these beautiful little 3D butterflies that actually flutter. So on stage, they're going to look amazing. Then you've got the multi-tone tutu, which is a favourite of mine. I love a multi-tone tutu. So you've got white underneath and then pink on the top, which just adds so much depth. And then on the binding around the base of the skirt, you've got kind of like an ombre effect of pink and yellow, which again just really adds that little bit of detail.
And on there, look.
Oh, so many colours in there. You've got your pinks, your yellows, your greens. It's just gorgeous. You get little butterfly clips included. On the back, you've just got, coming round, the little flutter sleeves, a little scoop in the back and the top. And that tank style is super easy to size. So you're going to look at the sizing guide and you're going to know that with a tank style, it's going to be reliable for your sizing.
Sizing's a huge thing, isn't it?
It is.
And I know it can sometimes be super stressful because you're faced with all these students and you've got to find a costume that fits. Well, there's never stress, okay? We've got a really detailed size guide for both our Revolution costumes and our first position in our catalogue and on our website. Yeah. Just try and always go by the measurements. Yes. Remember, the deciding measurement is the girth, which means you measure the student from the shoulder, through the legs, and back on the shoulder, okay? Yeah. So if, you know, children are always changing heights, if they are in between sizes, go for the girth measurement. Yeah. And I promise you, if you just have a week at your studio where every night, every class, you measure them all, actual measurements rather than their ages, your life will become so much easier. Yeah. Okay, so any queries on that, always just call, you know, visit our showroom or call our customer services team, and we are more than happy to help you with sizing. Absolutely. Yeah, gorgeous. I love that one. Oh, yeah. Okay, moving on to another Revolution style here. Just, super cute again. It is. So this is perfect for your Thumbelinas. Maybe you're doing a group dance to the beautiful music from that. Yeah. Just love the flower kind of peplum there as well. Yes. And just the detail, even on the flower there, you've got like a voile. Voile, that's the word, isn't it? Ooh. Yes. God, look at me go. A little voile spotted material on the flower there. And again, that gorgeous snaking sequin. I really like a snake sequin, okay? I'm very passionate about this. You do love a snake sequin. Because it's not sometimes, so a theme like this is very angelic, isn't it? Very, very classical. It's not kind of in your face sequin, but it's still there. You know, our costumes need to sparkle, in my opinion. Yeah. So that is perfect for that. Again, as Kat said, great for sizing, as it's just a leotard there. And you've got these, again, you've got the super puffy sleeves on this one, but your little cute sleeves on that one. So anything that you're doing, maybe you're doing like a garden fairy tale theme, secret garden. Anything fairy-ish for this one, I just think you can't go wrong. And just the detail, even the trim there on the bottom with flowers as well. Stunning. Okay. Taking you onto something a little bit different. Cool. So we're going on to kind of your Swan Lake style fairy tales, anything that's got that kind of, there's heaps of ballets and fairy tales that are based on that kind of thing, that have got swans, they've got kind of maybe geese or like those kinds of animals. They pop into like your Hansel and Gretel's, all those kinds of fairy tales. So this is a really great costume for this one, and it's fantastic to go through the ages as well. So on this one you have an adjustable strap, which again is fantastic for sizing because you've got that little bit of wiggle room in there. So you've got adjustable straps on both sides, and then the mesh sleeve comes up on the one side, which goes into a nice long arm, which has got a finger loop, which we love for length. It's a separate leotard and skirt. So if you've got someone who's got quick changes and they just need to kind of pop something over, if they're of a specific character, you could have the leotard on underneath something else and then whack the skirt on, quick changes sorted. Like an alternative white queen or something. Yeah, you could. Love it. And then you've got the kind of feather effect in the skirt without it actually being feathers, which I think is so clever, because feathers shed, they kind of lose their shape and all sorts. So you get the feathered effect with this material without the kind of faff of feathers. Because we've had that sample for a while now, haven't we, in our showroom, like the same item, and still looks great. Perfect. Nothing on the showroom floor. Yeah, perfect. That's what we like. Okay, so moving on to another fairy tale. I've got two for this one, okay? Okay. Now, I love this lyrical dress, okay, because it's kind of your lyrical and your neoclassical ballet. Yeah. I have a lot of teachers, especially recently, that said they've got a ballet, they don't want a tutu, but they don't want a full-on lyrical dress. Yeah. This kind of Basque style is perfect for your ballet numbers. Yeah. And as it turns around on the mannequin there, when we get there, we love the back. Love the back. Just really adds that kind of and mystical kind of theme to it there as well. So with this one, it'd be great. I've actually had 4 showroom customers in the last few weeks that are doing a Harry Potter, the theme music, ballet. 4 customers. Love that. A lot. So yeah, this is a great one for that. Yeah. And yeah, the sequins on the mesh there as well, because it's navy, just really pop. Yeah. A little bit of sparkle. Yeah, just kind of looks like not eerie, but nighttime. Mystical. Yeah, love it. And then another one is, I know Snow White is really popular at the moment as well. Now, of course, this isn't a Snow White dress, but if you're doing, as you said, you know, people do a fairy tale kind of medley. Yeah. So say if you've got to really quickly go off and get changed, put some like little gloves with it and something yellow, a pop of yellow. Yeah, got many accessories online. Add a bit of yellow, and with the story, I think that could be a Snow White quite easily.
Absolutely love that.
So yeah, very passionate about this one.
Yeah,
I would wear it.
I would also wear that one. Beautiful. Speaking of accessories, we just wanted to wrap up today by reminding you that our accessory inventory is gigantic. Huge. We have got every accessory for every occasion. Those are always most up to date on our website, so make sure you're getting on there. There's heaps to look through, so we've got every option for you. We just wanted to highlight some of our things that we think are great props on stage and great things that you can add to costumes to really hit that theme for you. So one of our favourites is a flower garland. So these we do in 3 colours. So we've got the cream, we've got the blue, and we've got the pink. And these are always fantastic to add like to your fairy tales. They really add to that kind of fairy tale theme. And they also give your dancers something to hold and something to use. You can add it into your choreography to add a little bit of interest. And we just think they're great for adding in.
It's a free bit set, isn't it, really? Because you're using it as a prop, but then, wow, you're in the garden.
Add it into your choreography.
Yeah.
Then we also do heaps of wand options. So we've got our pink ones. We do little ones in packs of 10. That's just a couple of options that we've got for you. Again, tiaras. Brilliant to add with your little pink dresses or whichever dresses that you pick for your fairies. Fantastic to add. And I always think wands are brilliant for getting them to invest in the story, which really enhances their performance skills, which is something I know a lot of teachers, we kind of go, oh, they're fantastic dancers, but where are their faces? Where's the storyline? So something like a wand really helps get them into that character.
Definitely.
And then we have things like, don't forget little white gloves. I'm going to pop them in front of my black t-shirt so you can see them there. Little white gloves. If you've got something, as Becca said, with like Snow White, or you've got your princesses and you're thinking, how can I really enhance that? Just by adding a little pair of gloves puts it in a different time era, which I think really is effective for, again, really hitting those themes.
And it's just so good when you come and visit us in the showroom, whether it be in person or virtually, we can kind of help you with all these options. Yeah. Remember, we're a one-stop shop, so we hopefully have got everything that you need. So tell us the theme, tell us kind of the narrative of the dance, and we can kit you out from your shoes to your undergarments to your wands. Do you know what I mean?
We've got everything.
We've got everything, okay? So yeah, if you did want to get booked into our showroom service, you can actually book an appointment online. It's super quick and easy, or you can give our customer services team a call. But yeah,
get them booked in. We'd love to see you.
Yeah, can't wait. So good luck with the show season.
Good luck.
Thank you so much for watching us over the various episodes that we've done. But yeah, we hope to see you at Elevate in August.
Yeah, absolutely. Have a wonderful show term, everybody. And don't be afraid to get in touch if you need anything at all.
We're always here.
Yay! See you later, everyone.
Bye. Bye-bye.